Well, I've been to work and come back because it's closed. There seemed to be about 10 people turn up when I was there, and it's just too treacherous as people were taking hours to get in, driving in.
Wrexham via Chester, interesting journey. Nothing's getting past Warrington, so I came via Crewe.
I just got on, 20 minutes and I'm here. So today I haven't had a problem. Going home might be a different story though.
Normally it takes around 35 to 40 minutes, but it took me like 1 hour, 15 minutes. And when I walked into work, I found myself to be the only person in work. There was no one else, so it's been an absolute disaster today.
The early commute lasted well into the morning for those even able to attempt it. For some it just wasn't possible at all. Stranded cars and marooned lorries were a common sight.
It was really bad this morning because of the thickness of the snow, so most of your major routes were affected. We've had a lot of cross-Pennine routes all closed off because of the snow, including things like the Woodhead Pass and the Snake Pass, and they're generally the first routes to get shut off. There's been a huge amount of incidents this morning, particularly things like jackknife lorries, broken down vehicles, particularly on routes that are higher up or that have got a slight incline. We found that things like slip roads have been closed off this morning as well because people can't get up them.
The M60 was closed by a fatal crash at Bredbury near Stockport. A lorry driver died when two wagons hit one another travelling anti-clockwise. The state of the roads around Eastlands has led to Manchester City's Carling Cup semi-final against rivals United tomorrow already being postponed. On the buses, services were severely limited, with many routes cancelled. There were no trams at all moving on the Eccles line, and Piccadilly wasn't being served either. This one hadn't moved since around 6 a.m. Trains have been delayed, but they were still operating. Here at Manchester Airport, flights were cancelled from early this morning. Snow completely covering the runway, planes simply unable to move, and so too the passengers.
It's not sure when I can get back because the website said it's cancelled to go to Germany or Amsterdam, and yeah, we don't know anything.
Well, after the journey here, I was just pleased to actually get to the airport and get checked in, and however long it takes, as long as I get to where I want to get to, I don't really care. But it's not ideal, but, it could be worse.
We've been told that the flight has been combined with another one. It's going at 11:30 tonight. So we're just debating whether to get our bags back and go to an hotel for the night and try again tomorrow morning.
It was very heavy snow. I mean, I came in here about 5 a.m. and I looked out the window and it was very misty, very foggy, very heavy snowfall. So the two runways, you couldn't even see them, so it was very heavy snowfall. We've got snow ploughs, we've got engineering teams out there. It's not just the runways that we've got to clear, it's everything. This is a massive site here at Manchester. It's about 700 hectares, and it's the taxiways, it's the areas around the terminals, it's the steps to the aircraft. It's a massive operation to keep this site clear of snow and ice.
With further snow forecast, the advice to anyone who has to travel is to take extreme care. James Webster, Channel M Today.